Good morning everyone and welcome back to Craft Eccentricity. I'm here today with a DIY art bin project share, but I was also going to show you the album cover, my little mini album heart cover that I made yesterday. That was until I dropped it face down on the floor yesterday when I was moving it over to my other table so I could make space on this table. So I'm afraid I can't show it because it got completely and utterly mangled. So I do apologise for that, and I did spend a lot of time scrubbing the carpet afterwards. So anyway, as I said, DIY art bin project share. So I've used the manic cat drinking coffee that people wanted to see, and I've also used that little deer. And for my frame I decided to use two different kinds of cardstock, both from You Artists, and I used an old frame out of my stash to do that with. So that is what I've used today. You can tell, can't you, that I'm all upset about my heart-shaped album. It was my own fault. It was the way I picked up my mat. I just wasn't holding it correctly. Anyway, let's hope we don't have any more disasters. First up, the little deer. And there's that frame there. And I just think things look really nicely balanced inside a frame. And I've used that Dollar Tree pop dot tape, which is absolutely amazing stuff. You get 3 rolls for $1. So if you need foamy tape, get yourself to Dollar Tree and pick it up. It's about, I wouldn't say it was 1/4 of an inch. It's maybe just over 1/8 of an inch thick. But it gives just a nice little shadow when you're using dies like this. So really pleased with that purchase. But anyway, back to my little deer. Super easy to paper piece, and I decided to make it non-traditional because you never really know with dies of this style whether you're using them for Christmas or for other occasions, because you get pretty flowers to put in their hair. Now on the website I think the flowers are yellow, blue and pink, but I went all pink because I'm somebody who doesn't like to waste the cardstock that I've got. So if I've got little pieces, I'll use all that and then it just hits the bin. So I've used up all my little scraps to do that, and it's a perfect sort of die for doing that with. So there's my deer, which, you know, done with sort of like silver antlers or something and red flowers, then you've got a perfect Christmas card. Or otherwise it's just a sweet little thing to tell somebody you love them, and that's what I did. So that's my first one. My second one made me laugh. I mean, seriously. All I could hear going on in my head was James Brown singing I Feel Good, because I think he does. Is that not absolutely manic or what? I used white gel pen to highlight around the mouth there, because you get a nice deep embossed ridge and you can just put your pen in and trace it. So I did that. And look at the feet. They're just so silly. And little white claws there. And coffee embossed in the cup. Now, if you were competent enough to use one of those fine line markers, you could go into the groove and very slowly, and you could change the colour of the coffee on the cup. I didn't actually do that because I thought the emboss was deep enough. But let's see if you can see all of the detail there, because black is notoriously hard in cardstock when you want to see it on camera. But just look at that. Isn't that amazing? Look at his tail. He's got that little white bit on the end of his tail. You're wondering if his coffee hasn't sent his tail white. And there's the coffee in the cup, a separate piece that just drops into that embossed area. And then the eyes almost out on stalks. But I certainly think that he does look like he's feeling good. And maybe I should have used a darker shade for the coffee, because when I put lots of cream in mine, I don't think I look quite as manic as that, as when I drink something that's a black coffee. So that's what I've got there. Once again, that little frame and the U Artist paper. So that's what I have for you today. Now, I haven't got a clue what's happening tomorrow. Apparently, I've got a design team package on the way, and I don't know from whom, but I keep getting emails from FedEx and UPS, and so I don't know what's happening. But if nothing happens, I'll be back with MXR. If not, it looks like it's going to be a haul video. So anyway, you have a wonderful day as usual. All links below, and I'll see you tomorrow. Once again, I'm so sorry for my little album cover. Bye.